Having kept the worst of the coronavirus pandemic at bay, New Zealand will now see its ultra-wealthy population grow by more than 50% over the next 5 years. The number of millionaires in New Zealand grew by a third over the past 5 years but will surge by 72% during the next 5. Meanwhile, the number of ultra-high net worth individuals UHNWIs, or those worth over $30 million, will increase by 52% over the same time period, according to a new report by Knight Frank, a real estate consultancy. New Zealand has become so wealthy, in fact, that you need at least $2.8 million just to join the top 1% of wealth earners. This ranks New Zealand fourth after Monaco, Switzerland and the US when it comes to how much you need to join the 1% club. In Monaco you need at least $7.9 million. It's not just their money that makes Kiwi millionaires the envy of the world though. By December, New Zealand's passport had become the third most powerful on the planet when the Passport Index calculated the number of countries it granted visa-free travel to. This concluded a year during which rich people from all corners of the globe were offering millions just to move to the country. At its peak, someone from the US was clicking on Immigration New Zealand's website every 30 seconds, even though residency costs a minimum of $3 million New Zealand dollars, $2.2 million, and takes 3 to 4 months to process. The immigration inquiry numbers are through the roof and our property inquiries will reflect that as well, says Mark Harris, Managing Director of New Zealand Sotheby's International Realty. But those lucky enough to gain residency are now living a life virtually untainted by coronavirus restrictions. Bars, restaurants and even concert venues have been largely open since September, bar a snap lockdown earlier this month. We all went skiing last year. We've been swimming, surfing, sailing and golfing as per normal, says Harris. Another draw for the world's wealthy is remoteness of many rural and coastal properties in New Zealand. Roughly a quarter of all UHNWIs are looking to buy a new house this year, according to the Knight Frank Wealth Report. Of these, most 56% say they are looking to buy in a resort or coastal area. Just under half, 47%, said they were searching for somewhere in a rural location. Unlike previous surveys, these are not conditions for their second or third homes. Country or coastal living is likely to be the norm for today's ultra-wealthy. Nearly a third of respondents said they plan to upgrade the family's main residence, with outdoor space being the most important attribute for a new home. The coastal, waterfront, beachfront and lifestyles properties within 1 hour of Auckland's CBD are currently very active, says Jane Guy, Managing Director of Premium Real Estate. Waiheke Island is just going through the roof at the moment, says Harris.